Air signs, your good luck cycle seems to be continuing. You've not only got the Eagle card, which says triumph over troubles or obstacles, you've also got V for victory in some endeavor. So this seems to be the end of a bad cycle for you. You have left behind and run away from your troubles. Now, maybe it was a bit of a forced exit that you weren't wanting, but whatever it is, you are leaving a difficult past situation behind you. There is some element here of surprise. Some new factor is going to come into your life, and it's going to enliven it for the better because of all the hard work you've done. This is you getting a job out of the blue that really capitalizes on all of your proven skills and abilities. It could be more metaphorical. All your hard work on yourself pays off finally, and some opportunity comes up just wildly out of the blue that rewards you for this work. There seems to be some sort of fresh horizon here for you. This is my backpacker energy card. This is passionate, exploring energy, but quite youthful, not knowing where you're going, but excited to see what is over the horizon. So that it does feel like after a time of struggle or unhappiness or just difficulties, things are going to have you feeling a lot more positive about the future, and you don't even know what's going to happen because of this wild card energy, but you've got this feeling that it is something good. So what else does the universe want you to know about this new opportunity coming your way? Okay, so it looks as though this hard work that you have been doing does seem to be about your self-esteem, your inner world, your sense of your own power, if you like. It feels as though what you've left behind is actually, there you are, paddling away from outsourcing your joy or relying on other people for your sense of love, if you like. And you've done a lot of inner healing on yourself. You've found some inner truths. That is the nature of the work that you have been really doing. That's what's paying off now. No longer are you kind of carousing with casual acquaintances and calling that a fulfilling life, or tawdry love triangles, or just overindulgence as a way of soothing you and making you sort of filling a void, shall we say. There we have you moving into this area where you are fully self-fulfilled here. You're not looking for the cheap cups of other people. You have 9 cups here, all to yourself. And this really does show me that you have really called into your aura, if you like, all of these elements of self-love. So you don't need to look outside of yourself for anything anymore. And that is when love comes along, true love, if you don't already have it. That's when the satisfaction with a family group or a partner comes along. So there is a real shift here from, it's like how you define joy, if you like, has shifted from something external and quite frivolous to something internal and really deeply meaningful, something that can never be taken from you. So you've come a long way. This card says, take time to breathe out. You've done it, is essentially what this means. It is the relax, the relaxed part of the hard part's over. Now, you may have been working away. 6th house is hard work that you do on a daily basis, the daily grind. Saturn there. You may have really isolated yourself to do all this inner work, this hard work. Or you've been focusing on your day job, your routines, your health and fitness. You've been getting yourself sorted in some way, and it may have been isolating. But this is where the changes that you've embodied now start to bear fruit and bloom for you. You can now start building your world. There's expansion here. And this is from a solid base. You've really, you've done great things for yourself here. Creation, expansion, networking, people and places and things that are beneficial for you will be attracted into this new energy that you've cultivated within. So you will draw experiences to you and stumble across exciting new opportunities that you can't see coming. Page of Wands energy. This is following your passions, following your interests, going somewhere on a whim and having it pay off. It's exploring. It's kind of just without pressure to keep a schedule or have an itinerary. It's just openness to what serendipitous things might cross your path. I'm really having trouble getting these words out. So your energy to lean away from is the Chariot. And when the Chariot is negative, it is failing to move forwards. Lack of movement, lack of self-discipline, giving up, losing direction, powerlessness. So that's energy to lean away from. Also, you don't want to be too hasty in your movements. So it's a fine, it's a balancing act there. But the energy to lean towards is the King of Wands. Now this is entrepreneurial energy. So this is the backpacker card all grown up. When the backpacker, gets a few years under his belt and has done some travels, seen some things and graduated from the School of Hard Knocks, this fellow turns into this fellow, the King of Wands. So this is just a little sniveling messenger boy, but this is the big grown adult who really knows what they want, because Wands are all about passions, desires, interests, enthusiasms. And so this is very entrepreneurial energy here. This is going after what you want. So again, don't dither around and don't just sit on your hands. It's time to get those horses up and get them moving in a considered direction. So this is fire sign energy, if that means anything to you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is a natural born leader, someone with vision, boldness, charm, optimism, taking control. So that is the energy for you to embody moving forward. That is your energy to lean towards. And all because you have really cultivated this sense of self-worth now, and you're not looking in the wrong directions for fulfillment. Far out. So this may have been you in the past, wounded, walking away from a bitter situation or a bitter disappointment, feeling maybe like you might have had to send someone away, but it didn't leave you very happy. This is discord, this is unhappiness, a conflict that ends in a winner and not a very happy one, and a loser. So that is the energy that you've had to really grapple with. You've had to show endurance and patience in overcoming this. Now, whether this was just internal or whether this was an external kind of situation, it doesn't matter. You have shown fortitude here over time, because the lion is tamed not by brute force, but by gradual, gentle taming, and it takes patience. And that's what you've exhibited. So you are now getting, look at this, sudden rewards. You are going to be just slingshotted from your current existence, whatever that is, into a new realm. And, you might be feeling a bit stagnant right now, even, being drawn backwards. You might not be able to see this coming. Remember, there is this wild card energy of things taking you by surprise. So this is being propelled forward at a huge rate. This is not linear progression that's really slow and steady. Now that you've done all this work, it is boom. So where are you being propelled to? Wow. Not only a fairy tale existence, whatever that means to you. This is obviously very romantic energy, happily ever after. This is your dreams coming true. Now, this card obviously can be a bit fantastical, fantabulistic, you know, being a bit deluded. But in this case, it came out next to the Anam Cara card of unconditional love. This is the most beautiful kind of solid, grounded love. Can be even a platonic love. But these two together, oh my God, that is the most romantic thing I've seen. So this is something that makes you really, if it's not external love as such, this is your heart kind of exploding with delight, just being on fire with joyful love for yourself, for the future, for the possibilities. But this, I mean, it does feel like a new lease of life in your areas of your relationship or new romance, if that is where you're at. So yeah, this uncommon bond, this long-standing friendship, this is soul tribe kind of vibes. And again, with the fairy tale element there, believe in the impossible and believe in the impossible love, because it looks like it is coming for you. It feels as though you've taken off your mask finally, and you may have been wearing a mask even to yourself, not being honest with yourself about what would truly make you happy, chasing the sort of superficial things that maybe culture, where are we? That culture has sort of told you is worth pursuing, that you actually found was just empty and left you with a hangover. So this is allowing yourself to see finally in an unobscured way what you do truly value. And you may be also now more willing to share this new, more genuine attitude to others, reveal it to others. You may be ready to reveal your new persona, your new self. It isn't a persona, your new self, this new self-confidence, this new understanding of what makes you genuinely happy. You're ready to go for it now and show the world that you are all about different things now, and great things are going to come in for you. You're going to magnetize them to you. Wow. If you would like your own personal reading, there are some available on my website. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.